Morning, happy day 91 of day trading the stock market open with a small account and attempting to manage our risk in such small account. Small cash account for that matter. We have some stuff moving. We have SRM moving again. Looks like I traded it back in December. And it's moving. It's moving pretty decently. And everything else is kind of on backside, and I'm having a hard time figuring out which one I want to trade. Is OP gonna lower band to 244? Is SO and M gonna lower band to 127? I mean, if it does, that has range because it's up near 160 right now. That's a 30% drop. So if I take 1,000 shares at that, it's pretty nice. Then again, same thing with here. That is a 13% drop for OP. If it takes out that current low and then has to break that previous low, but from 240, another 1,000 shares up, if it bounces back to 280, let's just say in a perfect world, that's a solid day. Now look at everything else. Backside. SO and M, similar situation. I think we just chatted about that, but backside. STAK backside, a little more expensive. Way backside BATL. Now it's using the lower band as resistance. As you can see, lower band has broken down. Now it's using it as resistance there. Pretty gross. And LSE, major backside, not respecting lower band. And then we have SRM, which is kind of starting to, it looks the most promising from a front side perspective. It's also a little more pricier, so I think we're gonna go with, what are we gonna go with? All right, let's go with OP on this side. Let's go with SRM on this side, and then let's watch SONM. Let's watch that stocks percentage here, because I need that to drop. What did I say? 30%. So what am I talking about? Must have been on, 24%. So if that percentage gets around near 50, I need to be on it and ready to go. So we'll see what happens this morning. Hope everybody had a great weekend, and if you're a father, hope you had a great Father's Day weekend. We don't want that at the gate. We want this at the gate, and we want OP. Okay. All right, let's get ready to rumble. Got VWAP at 475 here for SRM. And I would just absolutely love for the sky to fall out for OP. We have a lot of macro news going on in the world, but the Qs are up pre-market pretty nicely, so I didn't see any new news this morning. Guess I probably should have looked, because I know that type of macro news with Israel and Iran can cause some unpredictable markets. Unpredictable markets generally causes a decent amount of selling, but Qs are up almost 1%, about 0.75% right now. SONM, you crashing? Nope, not yet at least. See if you break down 150. SRM, I don't want to play this VWAP bounce just because everything else is backside. So I don't really want to play the anomaly of seeing if this area is going to hold. I guess you can kind of think about it. I could think about it both ways, that since this is the only one on front side, there's probably a lot of buyers here near that VWAP area. 1 minute to make a new high is going to be over 552. Nothing happening on OP over here. Guess I could trade. I guess I could try it, right? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Come on down, OP. Need you to really fall out though. Oh, SONM. Oh, SONM. What are you doing? I see you. I see you. Yep. Just watching the percentage. Watching the percentage move on the far left hand side. I have like a watch list. And it's at 52% right now. That's the area that I said I needed to watch it at, because it doesn't move down. Needs to come down even further. Needs to come down to like 40%. I must have miscalculated that in my head. Let's change the scan real quick and see if we have anything else popping up. Neon again? From 19 to 23. That's an interesting candle. All right, SONM. Let's watch to see if this thing falls out. 140. Those dots right there, that's a daily level. OP, interesting candle. These are all different daily levels. OP. OP trying for the 1 minute to make a new high. I like OP because it only has 7 million shares outstanding. Ish. And it topped out at 438, so. Okay. Nope, don't want that one. Okay. It's pretty extended from EMA though. Look at that. Coming up on the 200-day moving average. It's this white line right here. Rejected from the 200-day moving average. EMA is down at 289. Oh, nice move through that 200. Nope. Nope, ping-ponging. EMA's at 289, about 290. VWAP at 235, but it gets kind of sticky up here. 20 seconds until a new minute. $10 seconds until a new minute. The volume candle isn't taking over that green quite yet, but we got another, well, maybe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. New minute. Not a huge fan of what happened with EMA right there, but that green candle still is higher volume. 200-day moving average ended up being a little tricky there. Halt down for OPs at 233, so plenty of room there. Let's go back just in case it falls out. Nope, no fallout there. Let's go through some of these other stocks. BRN, 219, 228. 1 minute to make a new high there. Okay, keep it on the sides. Oh, I must not have the 200-day moving average on this chart over here. Look at this. On SO. And things look much different now, don't they? STAK. Steady mob in there. ZDGE. Not a lot of volume though. Interesting BATL came out of hiding. and SRM. SRM. A lot of heavy wicks up here for SRM. Okay. Guess we just wait, really. Let's see which one's going to be the one. Don't stop, make it pop. Got a wick at 158, wick at 143. EMA. I mean, I guess I could maybe play this over EMA, use this 140 as a baseline, and see if I can hold it for a few minutes to kind of trickle around. Now, this trade is going to be something, come on, exit that. It's going to be something that it's not kind of typically in my strategy or a repertoire, if you will. But I don't really like holding for very long, so it kind of defeats like the hyper scalping strategy. But we have so much range here for SO and M. We just want to see if we can capitalize on a little bit here. Okay, took half off. So at about $50 profit there, I took half off so I could just pad the stats a little bit, because I don't want to have a winning trade turn into a losing trade and or a break-even trade. So now we're still going to hold the max loss area, or not max loss, I guess the max sell area here right under these dotted lines. Actually, let's change that to EMA. We're going to change that to EMA. We're going to see how long we can ride EMA. Let's try to ride the EMA train. Look at all this space we have. We got issue here. Let's not, just because we're in a trade, let's not forget about these issue areas. So 167 is going to be an issue area. Let's see what happens here. Let's zoom in a little bit so we can get a better eye at EMA. EMA 145. Sell will be at 145. Take another half off just because it seemed to be struggling a little bit. So now I've reduced it. I've reduced the size pretty significantly, which makes me even more comfortable to kind of ride it out and to see what happens. Struggling with 150. Ooh, small buyers, 149. No tape movement. Buyers are still there, 149. Ooh, there's 150. That's a huge break. 152. That's a huge break. That's huge. That's huge. We got this topping tail here at 158. That's going to be a problem. See if it cruises through 158. We got small sellers here. You guys can see 155 and 157. Let's change our sell the rest at 150. That's now. Okay. Happy with it. $58 trade. I could have, I saw 149 on the bid. If I would have just stuck to my EMA plan, that was a perfect bounce off of EMA, and that just took out that wick. So, kind of unfortunate there that I got shaken out on this last little bit, but there wasn't too much of the shares left available anyways, or of the position. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy with that. That's Jordan. That's Jordan, because you pulled that out of the tool chest. It's definitely air horns. And we have enough cheddar to do it again if we want to. So, I'm happy with that trade, especially this is backside. I mean, look at that. Look how gross that chart is. I'm happy with it. Very happy with it. Jordan. Okay, now what else are we gonna do? BRN, interesting chart. What was it? That was SONM. What's SRM up to? Ooh, VWAP bounce. Looking like, looking tough though. It's gonna be the next area that we're gonna want to aim for SO and M. Neon, LSE, SRM. Oh, yep, that's just what I said. I said it was looking tough there at VWAP. Sure did. I wonder if it's gonna bear trap though. Oh, I wonder. Okay, this last little bit here is gonna be over 170 and then like 174. I wonder if I can get over 170. If it gets over 170, maybe it tests VWAP at 180. No, VWAP's at 188, even better. I wonder where my, oh, there they are. I was gonna say, I wonder where my show trades are. Let's turn that off for right now because it's kind of distracting. Okay. This is the next kind of thought here is 15% from this level. Nope, about 10% this level to that level. If it doesn't totally just start rolling over. Okay, are we gonna bear trap here for SRM? Watching 522, 530. Oh, wrong ticker there. Wrong ticker there, bud. $11, $12, $12 on the ass, back to $11, back to $12, ping pong, $15, $17, $19, $20. New minute in 9 seconds. Speeding up. Speeding up. 4, 3, 2, 1. New minute. Let's see what happens quickly. Trying for a bear trap. Max loss is going to be 21. There's 22. There's 20. Jumping. Out. Okay. Glad I took it though. Glad I took it. Glad we gave that a shot. Because it definitely had space. Even if I do end up getting shaken out, it definitely had space. There we go. $26. And what did I get to? I got to 32. Still potential bear trap territory. I mean, it's still over VWAP. It's new candle. So another candle closed over VWAP. 1 minute to make a new high, or 31. Okay, so if this thing gets kind of over EMA and over this, 1 minute to make a new high here. I mean, it has range for sure. Next wick is 550. There we go. That's what we were looking for, unfortunately, but it's all right. It is what it is. That's the unfortunate reality of a cash account. You swing and sometimes you miss and you can't swing again. So that's it. Let's recap it real quick. Let's turn back on our show trades. All right, we got our show trades back on this window. So we took SONM backside trade, major backside. Look at this. This thing peaked out at 269. We're trading it down here. We took this daily level here and combined it with EMA. And I said I wanted to try to see if this daily level is going to hold. It did hold. I got in on this candle here. And then we tried to ride EMA as long as possible while reducing risk at the same time. I got actually shaken out on this candle here because it looked like it was going to. I changed the strategy for the last bit of shares to max or not max or sell the rest under 150. And I saw 149 on the bid. It flashed down to 148 and change here, but it ended up bouncing off of EMA. So if we just would have stuck to the plan, we would have had a better trade, but that's okay. That was a $58 trade. Pretty good, pretty decent. I held that for 15%. So I held this for a 15% move, which I'm pretty happy about. And then we tried for a bear trap over here. This is a range bound bear trap, which is not necessarily ideal statistically for me, but range bound bear trap. What I mean by this is, look at the MACD is not showing strong buying momentum, so we're kind of stuck in this range. But I wanted to see if this was going to trap some of these sellers that got in from these topping tails, this topping tail, this topping tail, these big red candles, and then got in after VWAP broke. Just like kind of in theory, if you think about bullish, we're taking our bullish trades above VWAP. They're taking their bearish trades below VWAP. So these people got in, these people got in, these people got in. We wanted to see if this was going to build pressure, go through. And since it was going to go through, I wanted to see if these people were going to cover, causing a quick move back up to like 550 or 576. That was a strategy. I cut this one quick, so I'm very happy that I tried it. I like the idea, love the strategy, love the theory behind it, and I stuck to my plan very nicely here. So took, 6 cent, 7 cent loss there, but stuck to the plan and stuck to the max loss plan also, which is a win. Even though that's a red trade, $9, that's a green mental trade for the day. Great way to start this Monday. So up about like $49. I'm out of here. Spread love, be good to each other. Drop a like, drop a comment. Let me know how you guys did. Peace.